This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and get the latest from Alpena Community College with Dr. Don McMaster. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. My first guest today is Brad Summers from the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena. Hi, Brad.
Hi, Nancy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I know that the school year's gearing down, you're gearing up for summer programs, and you're getting ready for your largest fundraiser of the year.
Yeah, that's our annual raffle dinner, our signature event. This is, hopefully we have over 300 people in attendance. Over the past 5-6 years, we've really, incrementally it's grown, which is due to a lot of exposure for the programs, bringing on new board members, and key people in the community, businesses, and individuals recognizing what we're doing and supporting us. So this is the big event of the year. We bring in a lot of operating expenses to support a lot of the initiatives and the programs that we run, which come at a pretty high cost. So this is a great way for us to keep providing the great programming that we're doing,
Yes.
Staff training. And supplies and things of that nature to keep us, at the forefront of youth development in our community.
And this is one of the most fun fundraisers around. You do a really wonderful cash raffle.
Oh, yes. So the top prize this year is actually, it's a $3,000 cash payout. And then we have 10 other payouts as well, all the way down to $100, which is the price of a ticket. So we, with everything that we bring in, we'd like to at least give something back. See the support. Last year the winner was Nancy Garrett, and she's been a supporter for many years. I was lucky enough to be the winning seller. I sold the winning ticket. Usually it's a board member, but it's nice to be able to recognize somebody that's been supporting for years and years and years, and actually see them win the first prize. And that's just one of the elements. We have a lot of different raffles that go on through the night. We have a Boland's jewelry giveaway as well. They support us every year with providing a really nice item. I'm not sure what the exact item is this year. One of the board members is really hitting that hard. But, we are really excited to, we're going to be excited to unveil some new things that we're doing and some new initiatives, and hopefully some big plans for the future for the Boys and Girls Club. I don't want to say too much without without giving too much away, but this year is going to be a really big event. We're hoping to even hopefully see an increase of foot traffic come through again. And every ticket, the tickets are $100. It includes dinner for two, open bar, and entry into the raffle.
Yes.
So it's a great deal, and of course you're supporting the Boys and Girls Club and the youth initiatives in our community. So, in turn, you're supporting the kids of our community.
So you have sponsorship opportunities, and we're looking for more silent auction items.
We are. Silent auction items, we're always looking for more. We try to build upon what we've done last year. We're lucky because, the people that have supported us in the past are always willing to support us again, which is amazing.
Yes.
And we're always looking for more ways to highlight businesses around the community and in turn support us as well. So that's always been a dire need for us, is more silent auction items. It's crucial to us making a successful event.
And if you're a chef, now why not offer up a dinner for four? If you have a certain hobby or something you do, why not come in and offer up something like that? It's a wonderful idea and a good gift. Like you said, it gets your name out in the community by the movers and shakers, and everyone at these type of events are always so happy for the people that donate, so they like to reciprocate.
Yeah, it's so nice too to see the gracious nature of our community and coming together for a great cause. And I'm lucky to be in the position I'm in, to be able to meet so many awesome people from this community, and just be able to sit down and talk with them on a professional level and a personal level. I've cultivated a lot of great friendships, a lot of great business partnerships and collaborations in the community, and it's all for the kids.
Yes.
It all comes down to it. We sometimes forget that we work in a professional atmosphere because we do get to see the kids on a daily basis. Myself, I get to see, I get to be around the community a lot more, but, sometimes with the staff, it's to put things in perspective when we come to an event like this with, business professionals and individuals and great people from the community just stepping up. It makes us reflect and makes us understand a little bit more that, is there's a lot out there, and with these kids need this.
Yes.
They need the support, because a lot of times parents just don't speak out. Sometimes they're too proud, or they don't want to. They don't want to ask for help. They want to try to figure it out for themselves. But we're very lucky that we get to somewhat intervene and help with these people and help the community and help the kids.
Well, you definitely do that. And now you just had a grad party for seniors?
We did. So this is our one of our big initiatives is obviously has been doing more with our teen population. We've had an explosion of teens and tweens coming to our building on a daily basis. We're running a lot of teen nights and tween nights, but this is like the culmination of everything coming together. We had at Thunderbolt Ains, we had 40 participants. Come out, and we just had a big party with them. We had cake and prizes, and these are kids that are on track to graduate. We've helped. We've been putting a lot of resources towards helping kids stay on track to graduate, which is huge. It's surprising and stunning at the same time to see. So many kids that are 3, 4, 5 credits away from graduating.
Yes.
They should be seniors, or even the 9th graders coming in usually after the first semester. There's a significant number of kids that are already on track not to graduate on time.
Yes.
So by us being able to work with the school systems and work with school success. And work with great people from this community to provide these opportunities for the kids, to keep them on track so that they graduate and understand, not even just graduate, but understand that a secondary education, vocational trading, the arts, vocational arts, trade school, 4-year, 2-year college, it doesn't matter. An education is a very valuable tool to get you where you want to go, and to put yourself in the driver's seat to put yourself in an opportunity to have to garner a career that you're excited about and that you really want to do for the rest of your life is imperative.
Good. Well, you sold me, I'll tell you. Now, the free meal program is still going on. We're almost out of time. We only have a couple of minutes, but we want to make sure we mention the free meal program and membership, $10 per youth per year.
Yeah, if we could do it for free, we would. But, we have to have some kind of buy-in from the parents and the community. We do have about 50% of our kids do come on scholarship, which, is free basically. But we have a lot of great people in the community that provide those opportunities for the kids too. So we're really excited to have, a lot of kids. We're seeing over 1,200 kids a year.
Amazing.
We have over 400 teens that come to our facility every single year. So we've got a very important job in this community of providing great resources and skills and building up our young population to become more in tune with what they're doing, and like our mission says, to make these kids the best citizens they can be, and that's what we're trying to do. Well,
speaking from here, I know that you're doing that. I want to thank you so much for being here. Look forward to next month hearing about your summer programming and everything that's planned for the summer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. I'll be right back, with Ella B. following these messages from Huron Humane Society. Hi, welcome back. I'm with Ellie B., who is the director of Huron Humane Society. Good morning, Ellie.
Good morning.
It looks like our Drew is going to be a little frisky, so let's talk about him first. Tell me about Drew.
So here's Drew, Drew and Gru. There's brothers, both orange tabbies. Gru did just get adopted, so we're trying to find a home for Drew now.
Okay.
Drew's a little over, or actually a little under a year.
Okay.
He is a social butterfly. He's the one that will greet you at the door at the Humane Society, that wants you to love on him, and he's our social boy. He's one of the ones that we all go up and say, "Hi, how was your day today?"
He's beautiful.
He is. He's a pretty boy.
All right, you want to put him away there?
Yeah.
And we'll just keep on talking.
Oh.
Whoops, maybe he has a different idea. Okay, there we go. All right. So you are the brand new director at Huron Humane Society.
Yes.
Congratulations and welcome. What brought you to Huron Humane Society?
Well, I've always been passionate about animals. I've been working with animals in the animal career field since I was 16. So this last year was my first year out of it. So when this opportunity arose, I absolutely jumped up on top of it, and I'm so happy and so excited to be back working where I'm supposed to be.
Well, good for you. And what kind of events do you have coming up?
So we have 2 events that are going to be coming up. We have the Bissell Empty the Shelter event.
Okay.
So that's going to be May 5th, so Cinco de Mayo, basically.
Oh, good.
So we are having a basically a dating event. So all of our animals, they're single and they're ready to mingle. And they're all going to have their own profile. They have pictures, and so on their profiles you can get to know them. It's going to have like what they like, what they don't like, you know, a little quote about them so you can get to know them. And we're going to have staff and volunteers there to help match make.
At the Humane Society?
At the Humane Society, yes, from 11 to 3. And basically with the Empty the Shelter event, all adoptions are free that day. Yes, so the only cost would be if they've had their babies. There's a $15 charge for that. And then if they need to be spayed or neutered, there's a $50 deposit, which you get reimbursed once you get them spayed or neutered.
Perfect.
Yeah, but otherwise Bissell covers all the adoption fees.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, we are asking that everybody, especially if you are renting, that you come and pre-apply. So then that way we can get you pre-approved the day of the event. So then you just come in, you pick your animal, and it's a nice, easy, smooth transition.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then I see the next event is the Fur Bowl.
Yes, so this is going to be May 11th, and this is going to be at the Thunderbolt Bowling Alley. And it's a really fun event. This is going to be my first time for it, but I'm really excited. I've heard so many great things about it. And it's a night of bowling. So there's teams, and there's 5 people on a team. You go around and they collect money, and then their bowling scores actually combined with the money that they donated, they can win. So it's going to be first, second, or third prize, and you get a trophy for that. We also are going to have 50-50 raffle. We're going to have a Chinese raffle, and it's just going to be a really fun, great event. So we're really, really excited to be able to do that again this year.
And the Snyder family at Thunderbolt Lanes are just awesome about supporting the community, and it's really a fun time. So get some teams together and challenge each other and, and have a good time.
Yeah, and I'm really excited this year that the staff is actually going to be involved. So the staff, you know, when I spoke to them earlier, they all jumped on board. So, you know, everybody can come out, meet the staff members. I'll be there. The board will be there. Everybody from the Humane Society is going to be there, so it should be a good time and really let everybody, let the entire community get to know us.
Perfect. Now when you have a big facility like you do, you always have projects. What's going to be going on?
So we have doggy doors that are going to be going in this week, actually.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we have a group of volunteers who've come out and said that they would help put them in actually on Sunday. So we don't know if it's going to be done on Sunday, but we are excited that it's finally going to be going in, and the dogs will have access to their inside run as well as their outside run, weather permitted, of course.
Yes.
But they're going to be able to, like I said, go in and out. It's going to make cleaning a lot easier, but more importantly, it's going to make the quality of the dogs' lives so much better. Yeah. And then we have, you know, just basic maintenance throughout the inside. Like we're getting some new paint in there, really livening everything up, just organizing, getting everything to where it's going to flow and make sense in there. You know, we've already started moving a lot of stuff around. It looks phenomenal. It smells great in there, and it looks great, but we're just continuing with that. And then another big thing here soon, once the weather starts getting great, is we're going to start cleaning up that outside. So getting some of that stuff that's laying around, we're going to get it out, hopefully get some new flowers, and really make it look you know, more appealing to everyone, and just look a lot, or look how we want it to be.
Now with tasks like these planned, you must need a lot of volunteers.
Absolutely, we definitely do. We rely on our volunteers, and we are always looking for more volunteers. And so that's where, you know, with the doggy doors, we had to wait till we had a good group of volunteers that said, yes, absolutely, when can we do it? And so it's going to be the same. Once it gets better to the weather, especially with the outside, we're going to have, we're going to be looking for those volunteers to be able to come out and help donate their time to be able to help get that all cleaned up for us.
Perfect. And what about fostering animals?
Yeah, so we are looking for really great fosters, especially like if we have pregnant cats. Like a while ago, we had a cat come in, a Good Samaritan brought her in, and they had no mother. So yes, so it was a very dire situation, and you know, we didn't really have anybody set on the side to be able to say, yep, you know, this is the person that you take them to. So we're really looking for families that can help foster the animals for those special cases where they may need more one-on-one attention, or like I said, with these kittens that had no mother, we really needed somebody. Thankfully, we had a wonderful person step up and say, yep, I can help take care of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's all, you know, lots of changes, lots of really great positive things, but we're always looking for those volunteers to help continue to make this a positive, great place.
And actually, your census of animals is getting lower. thank you, God.
Yes.
We don't know if it's education or what's going on, but people are spaying and neutering and taking better care of their animals. So if someone is interested in the Bissell event where they can adopt for free, what's the best way to find out, look at the animals?
So you can either come in,
Okay.
you know, and like you did say, we do have the lowest numbers that we've
Yes,
had. So
amazing.
we have 42 cats right now, and
That's amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. So, but yeah, you can come in and see all of our cats. Most of our cats are going to be up on the website.
Okay.
If they're in our colonies, that's how it's going to work. That
Okay.
they're going to be up on the website, and then other ones for intake that are waiting to get out into the colony, they're still up for adoption, but we don't always have them up on the website.
Okay.
So honestly, the best way to find out is to just come in. I mean, you know, any one of the staff members, we're always willing to walk around and talk about the cats. We all know those animals like they're our own animals.
Yes.
We really, you know, we spend so much time with them, so we know who's going to be the right match for them, what personality that is going to mesh with them, and the right home for them. So come in, talk to us, and we can absolutely help find the right animal.
Good. And what's the best way to reach you, Ellie?
So you can either reach me, you can call me,
Okay.
Or like I said, you can come in, and then we have email as well. That's a really great way to reach out for me. On our website, we actually have a portal for questions, and so you can
Okay.
go on there. That gets sent directly to me, and so I'm the one that does answer those questions.
And Facebook? You're on Facebook?
Oh, yes, yeah, Facebook, good old
Okay.
Facebook, yeah.
Yes, that's a good way.
Yes, so Facebook is definitely a way. You know, you go to the Huron Humane Society page, you can send us a message, and then there's a couple of us who do answer those questions that we can absolutely answer. Any questions about any of the animals or any events that are going on, anything at all, we can definitely help answer any questions.
Thank you for being here. I look forward
Yes,
to talking to you
I
next month.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned for Dr. Don McMaster following these messages.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Dr. Don McMaster, president of Alpena Community College, and I'm pleased to have as our guest this morning Roy Smith, lead instructor, Utility Tech Program.
Well, thank you, Dr. McMaster. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, welcome. For those folks who don't know, the Utility Tech Program and what goes on in the Electrical Power Technology Center is just a beehive of productive activity. And one of the really neat things happened here just a couple weeks back in Nebraska. Why don't you share with the viewers what that was?
Okay, great. Yeah. We went out to participate in the College Lineman Rodeo, something we've been doing for 10 years now. Left Alpena on 4 a.m. on a Wednesday morning in the middle of a blizzard. We're stuck in the van twice before we got out of the parking lot. But thank God the rest of the trip went much better. And when we finally hit the Indiana line, the storm had let up and so on, and we drove 17 straight hours to a small town, very similar to Alpena in many ways, in Norfolk, Nebraska, to Northeast Nebraska Community College. And we're part of a lineman competition. For those that don't know, an alignment competition, we call it a rodeo, but it's because it's similar short events. But the students get to demonstrate skills that they've learned throughout the year, competing against other schools for the glory of their school and for their own selves. And we had a great time doing it. There's 4 major events because we are a college, and in teaching, a part of it is a written exam that the students have to take. We do a cross-arm change-out, which is basically climbing a 40-foot pole and changing out a cross-arm at the top of the pole, sending that cross-arm down to the ground, and then back up with the cross-arm, land the cross-arm on the pole, and tighten everything up, and then climb down the pole. There's an event called an obstacle climb, where there's an extra set of double cross-arms down below the top cross-arm that students have to stop and move a cutout fused switch, which it's not a big object, but still weighs about 20 pounds from one side of a cross-arm to another, and bolt it on, and then climb up and change the position of an insulator on the top cross-arm, and then climb all the way back down to the ground, hopefully without dropping anything or dropping any tools or themselves.
40 feet up in the air.
40 feet, yep, and getting back down. And those are the 2 main climbing events. And then there's what we call a framing event, where they put the cross arms on a pole, insulators and everything, as fast as they can on the ground. Because oftentimes when we're in an open area and there's not energized lines around that we're working here, you'll pretty much build the structure while it's laying flat on the ground or in a pole jack, and then stand it up using the digger derrick truck. And so part of the competition is framing up a pole as well. So those are the 4 main events.
And your guys did great.
They did. They started a little shaky. First event for us was our cross-arm change-out, and usually a very good event for our teams over the years. But I think nerves got the best of us this year, and we had some stuff getting dropped and some time penalties. So we were thinking, oh no, or at least I was thinking, oh no, you know. But the kids settled down, and after the next event, went to lunch, and seemed like that was the changing point for us. 2 events after lunch, we came out and really smoked those events and did really, really well. And lo and behold, came out the winner of those 2 events as far as a team goes. Had the individual champions in each one of those events. Chris Myers from Boyne City, Michigan, won the obstacle climb, and Jake Reed won the framing event, and Brandon Allen took 3rd place in the framing event. And with the great effort of the other men on the team, the combined scores for all those, we came out on top.
You won the national championship.
Again, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is that the 2nd or 3rd time?
That's the 3rd time.
Wow. What a feather in the cap for you and the guys and then the college.
Well, thank you. You know, and it's not just obviously me. Mark Swanson, an adjunct instructor that we have, contributes greatly, and John Nolan, our other full-time line worker instructor, and Todd Artley and Steve Lewis. We have a great team in the Electrical Power Technology Center, and we're excited about our new building, although it's not as new anymore. We've been there a couple of years, but the growth in our programs and what we do has really been fun to be a part of.
You do have a great team, and it's reflected in the work that comes out of that building and how well your students do and the jobs they get. And before we forget, why don't you share with the viewers the status of our baccalaureate program?
This is something we're super excited about. We have our first graduates this year, small in number, great on what they've done. Mary Myers will complete the program this year in 4-year Bachelor of Science, and the way that she's done things and how she's been such a huge part of our school now for several years.
She has.
A baccalaureate program changes things a little bit, you know, and they really get to feel at home and inspire and help lower classmates, lower year classmates, and it's been fun to watch her and her growth. And she's in the fortunate but trying decision time in that she's got more than one job offer, great job offers that she has to pick from.
Wonderful. Well, you're right. She has been a fixture on the college campus since she arrived, and now is going to graduate with a bachelor's degree in electrical systems technology.
Right.
That is so neat.
Yeah.
An unusual thing at community colleges to be able to offer baccalaureate degrees. And Dr. Olin Joynton, when he was president, did a lot to get ACC in a position to be able to do that. So there's a lot of credit to go around.
There sure is. And watching the baccalaureate instructor, the upper level class instructor, Steve Lewis, and the way that he works with these students, I know there is no other better dollar value or value for your dollar baccalaureate programs anywhere in the country than that program.
Steve is a phenomenal teacher. It's widely known. So we got about 30 seconds left. Anything if there's some young man out there or a young man's parents or young woman who might be interested in your program, tell them how they could make that happen.
Well, you know, you have to apply early, and in your junior year of high school is not too soon. At ACC, we've been fortunate enough to keep our application for admission free. So you can apply early, just indicate the year that you would be starting into the program and get in. We get over 200 applications for 60 spots, and that's why I'm saying to apply early. Do well in high school, work well in mathematics courses, and keep yourself in good physical condition and keep your driver's license in good shape.
Very good. Thank you, Roy. Thank you for everything you do for the college. It is invaluable.
Well,
and thanks and congratulations to your team. And thank you, folks, for watching Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next week.
This has been Talk of the Town with your host, Nancy Smitham and Dr. Don McMaster. For a list of community events taking place in Northeast Michigan, please visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on our community link. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.